Welcome back to Wigs with Scarlett. Today I'm doing the wig review for this luxury human hair wig named Daisy from Perfectly You Wigs. And I'm really excited about this one, you guys. This is one of the most beautiful wigs I've ever had on my head. So stay tuned. And as always, if you like what I'm doing, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. This incredible wig review is coming right up. I am super excited about this wig because this wig is seriously, absolutely incredible. Perfectly You Wigs is a very small business privately owned by Carolyn Abbott. And Carolyn has suffered from her own hair loss and was originally a buyer and really wanted to put a business out there that helped other women where she made a profit but didn't overcharge for her product. And I have to say, now that I have one on my head, her prices are incredible. I thought they were good before, but seeing the quality, the density, and the look of these wigs, the price that she has out there is amazing. And I always like to support our small businesses, especially our brands that I feel are really there to help us and not take advantage. So this is Daisy. And I want to give you a look at this gorgeous wig from all sides. So I'm going to start with the front. Where am I? Left, sorry. The back. And the right. One thing you're going to notice about this wig is its incredible low density. Low density wigs, in my opinion, look much more natural than wigs that have lots of hair. Now, when we talk about low density, there's a couple things I'm referring to. I'm referring to how incredibly flat it is on the top of the head, and I'm also referring to how much hair is throughout the wig. Many of us come to wigs from having hair loss, and we're not used to immense amounts of hair. Now, there are some women that really like big hair and really like a lot of hair. So again, to me, it's a preference thing. But I'm always on the hunt for a low density wig. And this is one of the most low density wigs that I've tried. It feels like I'm not even wearing anything on my head. The quality of the hair is incredible. I mean, it's just no tangles at all. It's definitely the fine European texture. And the coloring is gorgeous. Now, she's not my color. This is a borrowed wig from a friend, but I have to be honest, I love this wig so much that I'm gonna be buying a red from her. I'm absolutely floored. And I know that I was, on a timeout with buying, but I'm gonna sell some other wigs so that I can buy one of these. That is how much I love it. And if you've been following me, watching me, subscribing to my channel for a while, you know that I'm an incredibly picky wig wearer, and I tell the truth. There are reviews where I have not loved a wig. I'm always politically correct and I don't blast a company, but I'll say, I'm not crazy about this and I'm not crazy about this and I don't like this or that. And there is nothing that I don't love about this wig except that it's not my color. And so again, this is borrowed. Now, even in this color, I love it. I do rock a blonde here and there, but let's talk about the color. The color is definitely neutral to cool tones and a beautiful, lovely, natural looking root. So I will go outside and in front of my slider to really give you a full view of this color. But it's very pretty. It's just, I don't usually go with the cool tones. Now, Daisy is a wig you can order from Carolyn, and a couple more things about how incredible this woman is. First of all, you can order a custom piece, meaning a custom pre-order of a wig that she normally carries, like Daisy. And you can pick, no ear tabs or ear tabs. You can pick a silk liner or double lace top. You can pick what you want, pick your length. And even after pre-ordering a custom pre-order, she will allow you to return it if it doesn't work for you. And that is almost unheard of in this industry of human hair wigs. There is a $150 restock fee, which is very low compared to a lot of other companies. But you're picking your size, your cap, your style of cap. You can get a fully hand-tied cap. You can basically customize the wig to what you want and still be able to return it if something doesn't work for you. I have not seen that from almost anybody out there. It is extremely rare, and it goes to show just how dedicated she is to helping us. The other thing that she offers when you custom order a piece, or I believe she does this even on stock pieces on the website, she will allow you to go do a layaway plan. I've never heard of that either. And a layaway plan doesn't have interest. So instead of you having to go pay through a credit card and pay interest, she's willing to work with you and let you make payments. And of course, you don't get the wig till you're paid, but I have never heard of that either. I have not seen that in a human hair brand or a synthetic brand where she understands how expensive they are. So she's going to let you make payments. She'll let you return it even if it's a custom pre-order. These are just things I'm not seeing on a regular basis. So I am buying a custom from her on layaway because they usually take 8 to 10 weeks. And then while that 8 to 10 weeks is happening, I'm going to sell some other wigs because this one, I am just completely sold on this brand. I'm absolutely, completely floored. So let's talk a little bit more about the density. Now, her density on her website says 130. But I will say I have 2 or 3 wigs, human hair luxury wigs that are 130 density, and they have a lot more hair than this. So it may be because of the texture. It's a Euro texture, which has a very fine follicle, that it really reads more like a lower density piece. I would categorize this, excuse me, I can't speak all the time, categorize this to be more like 110 density. And my friend who loaned this to me has had multiple Perfectly You wigs. It's one of her favorite brands, and she says they're all like this as far as the density. Just gorgeous. So let me go up close on this hairline and give you a look. Okay, very, very pretty and undetectable. Now I will say this one has lighter pieces in the front, which is always going to lend itself to not having a lot of visible knots. So I like that. I do know Perfectly You Wigs doesn't always bleach knots. Now with your custom piece, you can request to have the bleach knots. Now she has a lot of stock pieces too, where you can go buy one and get it shipped to you within a couple days, and some beautiful ones. But not all of them have bleach knots. So you will want to ask them if that's something that's a deal breaker for you. You want to ask them, can I see up close to the hairline? Because some of them might have more knots than others, depending on if it's dark or it's light or what have you. I personally, you know how I am, my pun intended, if I see a knot, I'm not going to wear it, right? But I think that some knots are harder to lift than others. So you want to definitely talk with Carolyn. She's very accessible to chat with you on Instagram, Facebook, or, email her through the website. Definitely look at her stock pieces because she's got some gorgeous ones on the page that you could just get very quickly. And when I talk about her prices being lower, I kid you not. So this wig, I believe, was $1,300 or maybe $1,200. Some of the wigs I've been looking at on the website that are a similar length, the Euro texture hair, I believe I was looking at one that was 20 inches, 21 inches, and it was $1,350. And that is, for the quality you're looking at here, that's incredibly low price, incredibly low price. I have had wigs from brands that are not nearly as good as this with the hair quality and the density, where I'm paying $1,500 to $1,800 to $2,000 for that same length. So it's incredible. We're going to talk more about this cap, which I've also fallen in love with. And this is one style of cap she has. She also has caps with ear tabs. So let me take this beauty off and let's talk about this particular cap. Now, this is a cap that doesn't have ear tabs. You'll see that it has the side, but normally when you have an ear tab, it goes down here like this, right? So instead of having an ear tab, you just have the lace coming here, and the lace goes ear to ear. So it might kind of look like it's an ear tab, but it's not. It's because ear tabs are going to go like this, longer down. It has I really can't talk today, a full monofilament top, so you can change your part. And it has a wefted back without an extended nape. So it does not have an extended nape. And I do know that a lot of hers have the comb here to keep it secure down there. This one is slightly big on me. It's a medium, and I am definitely a small, so it comes down a little low here. but it's so light and airy, and it's great for like glasses and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to get one of these caps in my size where it's gonna fit over, you know, not go over my ears, and I'll show you what I mean. And I talk about this a lot. I have a petiter. Man, my ability to talk today is not great. I have a petite head, and so you'll see with this, the ear tabs are actually going over my ear. They should be here, okay? Now, when you don't have ear tabs, this is important. You're gonna have some hair here. And you know, my gray is not gonna blend. It is not gonna blend, but what I mean, if you're wearing it down, nobody's gonna be able to tell. But if you don't have hair that's a similar color and still have bio hair, there's gonna be this little bit here. I will generally, if I'm worried about it or pulling it back, I will put some of the hair color, you know, the color marker stuff on there to camouflage the color. But when you have no ear tabs, you're gonna have a little bit of the side here showing. That's important to note, okay? How beautiful is she? Like, would you ever think that this wasn't my own hair? I mean, like, really, would you ever think that this just wasn't growing out of my head? Look at this part line. It's absolutely flawless. I am seriously completely floored with this wig. I am just, look at that natural density. You guys, I have to have one. And when I tell you I have to have a wig, when I've been on like no wig buying and I'm willing to sell other wigs to get one of these, it's an amazing wig. All right, let's go look at her color in a little more detail. Let me try to not get my finger. You know how I do with the finger situation. Look how pretty this color is. Super dimensional. The root is beautiful and flawless. Look how pretty that is. Pretty, pretty. And I've got to get this out, sorry. All right, let's take a look outside. Ooh, and it's sunny today too. And you know that color always looks different outside, so she leans a little warmer outside in the sun. Perfect day to look at her. How pretty is this wig? I mean, this isn't even like my particular color, and I still love it. I love, love, love. I'm gonna point this out again, how incredibly flat it is on top. Because honestly, that looks so much more natural, you know, than something that's giving you a lot of volume up here. It just doesn't look as natural, you know? I mean, what do you think? So just to let you know, you can get $100 off one of these gorgeous wigs at Perfectly You Wigs with my code, which is Sarah S. And I don't give codes to, you know, act like I'm trying to sell you something. I'm giving you a code for savings, and I'm giving you a code because I truly, absolutely love this wig. And her prices are already low. So take that $100 and go get yourself one, and you will not be disappointed. I hope this review was helpful for you today. She has many beautiful colors, brunettes and blondes, and lots of options to choose from. Again, you can also get custom, and it's still returnable. I'm gonna get a red, you know I'm gonna get a red. If you like what I'm doing here, if you're enjoying what I'm doing here, as always, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time.